Good afternoon, my friends. Today, I'm getting a late start at my second job over here doing the janitorial stuff. Things went a little bit sideways this morning. Let's go ahead and throw the housekeeping out of the way this morning. I have my Star Meerschaum billiard. Still one of the most beautiful mouthpieces I've ever seen. I love that color. I love the design, whole nine. As you can see, my Meerschaum is coloring up quite nicely, and to be honest, I didn't even smoke it all winter long because of the cold. Even before that other pipe broke. Oh, hush. Even before that other pipe broke, I didn't want to use this during the winter time because of the cold, because Meerschaum is a type of stone, so I didn't think that would be a very good idea. So, and in it today, I have Peter Stokabys English Oriental. I believe that's right, yeah. Only my second time trying this. I'm not much of one for Englishes, as you know, but I'm going to give it a shot, you know. So, I've already done the char light. Holy crap, that's thick smoke. Hello. Give that a place to go. Now, I don't know if that's the English that I'm getting a sour note on, or the Orientals, because I've never had an Oriental. Don't know. I don't even know what specifically makes an English blend, to be honest with you. As I said, I'm not usually much of one for Englishes. I have tried, I think, two or three, and never paid attention to what was in them, nothing like that, because it was way too early in my pipe journey for me to be concerned too much about that, or even understand much about the different types of tobaccos. So I can't really tell you what even quantifies an English, other than the fact that it's usually not an aromatic, which leads me to believe it's nothing but the tobacco flavors of the different tobaccos involved. Don't know that for certain. The retro isn't too bad. I get that sour note on the palate, but I don't seem to get it through the retro yet. We'll see as the bowl goes. Well, this morning actually turned out kind of interesting, if you want the truth. Not bad, just interesting. Normally, on the weekends, well, on Saturdays, my wife opens the coffee shop so that I can get over here and do my janitorial and stuff, right? She didn't wake up, so I had to open. Oh yeah, holy crap. So, and it got busy. That's what got me. It got really freaking busy. At least for a while. So it was fun, don't get me wrong. But it messed with my schedule, and I'm afraid I'm going to end up getting called away from this job to go back to the shop and help some more. You know, it does have that sour note that's slightly off-putting. But really, that's not bad. Maybe my palate is starting to develop to the point where Englishes might be okay. I might have to experiment and find out, you know. But yeah, I like that. My pipe is coloring up real nice. And it does have some dings and scratches in it. And some people might get upset about that. Not me, actually. Because the way I look at it, every pipe I have that I smoke regularly at any rate, every pipe I have should be a reflection of me, at least some part of me. And this is no exception. In fact, this might actually set the standard for it. Yeah, it's dinged up, it's scarred up. So is the owner. The only thing that would actually make me upset is if one of my pipes actually broke, like the one that broke during the winter. That didn't really make me upset. I just took it as, okay, well, that was my fault, my bad. You know, I was the one being stupid. So I kind of took that as a learning experience, but it also wasn't one of my favorite pipes either. If this were to break, that might actually upset me. Yeah, the retro isn't bad at all. I'm not getting any sour notes to the retro. I'm not getting any harshness to the tobacco flavor in the retro. No real burning. You know, every once in a while you'll do a retro with a specific blend and you'll get just, it burns like an SOB, you know? And you're just like, oh, damn, that was harsh. This, I'm not getting any of that. The sour note seems to be only on the palate itself, and it strikes primarily mid-palate. And like I said, it's not a particularly powerful sour note. It's just a mild tinge of a sour note. The rest is like a moderate tobacco, not real heavy, but the edges are not rounded off either. You know, it's pretty raw in terms of that. But it's not a bad tobacco. Like I said, it would be not a light tobacco, not a dark tobacco, just kind of a moderate tobacco flavor in there. And I went and let it go out because I was talking too much. You see that? Do you see that? Tobacco has a good amount of like hay to it. Hay or straw, I can't figure out which. Hay. Barnyard. Not in an unpleasant way, but like it reminds me of a barnyard. You know, you're feeding the horses and cattle hay, or you have the earth, the manure, honestly, but not like in a bad way. Just it gives you the vibe of a barnyard. And the sour note is kind of like a sour, I want to say a sour plum, if that makes sense. Actually, not a bad smoke. Smoke is thick. You get a lot of smoke from this. Even just sipping it. Tiniest sip gets you a lot of smoke. So the smoke output is thick. You get a lot of it with every draw. Retro is not bad. Hay, barnyard, earth, moderate tobacco. Sour note that does remind me of sour plums, but not through the retro. Retro is gentle and easy, no problems, no sharp edges to it. And I would put the nicotine on this at medium. Of course, I don't smoke for the nicotine. I use Swedish snus for the nicotine, but I would put the nicotine on this at a solid medium. Maybe I finally progressed through my pipe journey enough that I'll start looking at Englishes too. Definitely would open up my tobacco profile range quite a bit. Yeah. If I was going to rate this, I would put it at a solid... Actually, I would go up to about an 8 for this. It's not bad at all. An interesting flavor. Now, I might feel a little bit... I might lower the rating a little bit after I've had a few bowls. But currently, about an 8. It's not bad at all. Mouthfeel of the smoke is like a super thick cloud. It's very pleasant, very pleasant. Room note, not so much, but because even though I got the window open, I can still smell it. So the room note I would put at if I were to say, I'd say a little harsh, you know, kind of a sour flavor or a sour smell to the room note that is not pleasant. So I would suggest smoking this outside, or like I'm doing here. And if you're smoking it in your vehicle, I would say lower 2 windows at least to allow the vehicle to air out. So that's my take on Peter Stokabys English Oriental. Smoking it in my Star Meerschaum pipe. I love this thing. It's beautiful. Take care, y'all. Peace. I'm out.